What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. Bonus clips for you guys. And I know what most be normally thinking, that it's usually Charmer for the replays, but I decided to take the runner-up in terms of doing the dailies, and that is Nephthys. Also, because this is their first event as part of the bonus slips in terms of doing dailies, and because they are entering in the festival, Archetype Archive on Nephthys coming up, taking on Dark Magicians as well as plants. Let us begin on the Archetype Archive of Nephthys. An introduction lesson on Nephthys. The girls are level 2 wind spellcasters, while the birds, specifically in terms of the actual name support, if we somehow cover up the actual archetype, okay, there it is. All from Hand of Nephthys this whole time. So, once again, the girls are level 2 wind spellcasters, while the wing beasts, in terms of main deck, are level 8 fire. And as for the link monsters, they are also fire wing beast. And then rituals, the girls are also level 2 wind spellcasters. So, Archetype Archive of Nephthys. In order for you to play the game with this deck, they are all about some serious destruction in any shape or form. Starting off fresh for the little Nephthys girls, the level 2 wind spellcasters. Hand of Nephthys, 600 both ways. Not once per turn, you contribute this card and one other monster, special one Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, from your hand or deck. Simplest effect of getting to the big bird. Matriarch, Disciple, Chronicler, and Defender. When it comes to these four specifically, they are all about destroy one card from your hand in order for them to do something in terms of on the field. Matriarch, 600 both ways. Target one level 4 or lower Nephthys monster in your graveyard that isn't Matriarch. Kill it, and if you do, well, technically kill one card from your hand, and if you do, monster reborn it, but effects are negated in defense. Disciple of Nephthys. Destroy one card from your hand. She is your Stratos of Nephthys monsters except herself. Also, stat lineup is no attack, 2000 defense, way too large for level 2. Chronicler of Nephthys, 300 attack, 1200 defense. In this one, target one Nephthys card, spell trap included, from your graveyard that isn't Chronicler. Kill one card in your hand, and if you do, add that target to your hand. Defender of Nephthys, 1400 attack, 200 defense. In this one, kill one card in your hand, and if you do, special one level 4 or lower Nephthys from your hand that's not Defender. They all do something in terms of during my next standby phase once being destroyed by a card effect. Matriarch, Monster Reborn herself, Disciple, Stratos of Spell Traps, Nephthys Spell Traps, Chronicler. This is your recursion in terms of one Nephthys card from grave to hand that's not Chronicler, and Defender. Destroy one Nephthys monster in your deck that's not Defender. Conductor of Nephthys. 2000 attack, no defense. I see how Konami decided to do this. The main deck version is no attack, 2000 defense, while the ritual is 2000 attack, no defense. And aside from all three of these ritual monsters can be ritual summoned by Rebirth of Nephthys. Nothing more, nothing less out of it. When it comes to Conductor being ritual summoned, special one Nephthys ritual monster from your hand or deck that isn't Conductor. Basically, it's between Devotee and Cerulean Sacred Phoenix, and it is treated as a ritual summon. If this card is tributed or destroyed by a Nephthys card effect, you can activate this. During the next standby phase, destroy up to 3 Nephthys cards, spells and traps included, that isn't ritual monsters. 1 each from your hand, deck, and field. Basically, if she destroys 3 at the same time, you're basically gaining so much effects. Devotee of Nephthys. 1200 both ways. Upon ritual summon, activate this. Special one Nephthys monster from your deck. Also, kill this card during the end phase of this turn. And then the graveyard effect is, if this card is in the graveyard, you can destroy 1 Nephthys card, spell trap included, in your hand. And if you do, special this out. Onwards to the Fire Wing Beast of Nephthys. Sacred Phoenix and Cerulean Sacred Phoenix both are level 8 Fire Wing Beasts. Sacred Phoenix, 2400 attack, 1600 defense. Once per turn, during your next standby phase, after this card was destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, free special this out, and if you do, it is a built-in Heavy Storm. Cerulean Sacred Phoenix, 3000 attack, 1000 defense. Each of the following effects once. During your main phase, you can destroy Nephthys cards, spell/traps included, in your hand and or face-up field, then does not target destroy an equal number of monsters your opponent controls. The more Nephthys cards you kill, the more monsters you're able to kill by card effects. During your next standby phase, after this card was outed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, free special this card from your graveyard. Onwards to the links. The link monsters happens to be a Fire Wing Beast. Sacred Preserver is a link 2, while Sacred Flame is a link 3. Link to 1200 attack, bottom middle, bottom right. 2 Nephthys monsters is what it takes to make it. Each of the following effects once. During your main phase, if this card was link summoned, you can activate one of the following effects. Search a level 8 Wing Beast from deck to hand, then add 1 ritual spell of any kind from graveyard to your hand. Destroy 1 Nephthys monster that this card points to, and special 1 Nephthys monster with a different original name from your graveyard, but negate its effects. Nephthys, the Sacred Flame. Link 3, all bottom arrows, which is really good. 2400 attack, 2 monsters, 2+ monsters, including a ritual. While this card is in the extra monster zone, monsters your opponent controls cannot go after Nephthys monsters in the main monster zone for attacks. And based off of the number of rituals used for the Sacred Flame, it gains the supernatural effects. 1 ritual can't be killed by battle. 2 rituals can't be killed by card effects, extra 1200 attack. 3 rituals, no one can target this card within card effects, also another extra 1200 attack. So basically, if you somehow get 3 rituals at the same time for the sake of Sacred Flame, he will be at 4800. Onwards to the spells and traps. Last Hope of Nephthys. Hard once on Last Hope. Target 1 other Nephthys card you control and 1 card your opponent controls, kill them. Basically, this is Nephthys Scrap Dragon. Rebirth of Nephthys. Aside from the rituals spell, in terms of ritual summoning shtick and all that, the twist is, if you happen to tribute Devotee or Cerulean Sacred Phoenix, does not target destroying 1 card anywhere on the field. Awakening of Nephthys. Continuous trap. All Nephthys monsters you control gain 300 attack. Nice. If this face-up card in the spell trap zone gets killed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special 1 Nephthys monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but kill it during the end phase. And that is every Nephthys card covered. We are not going to count the Metaphys or the Chaos Nephthys ones. We don't count those. But otherwise, archetype-wise, this is all set in stone. Magician Souls. Toss out the OG. 2 Soul Servants trigger, which, by the way, it doesn't work like that when it comes to stacking the 2 top cards at the same time. It usually be that guaranteed top card at all times. Magician's Rod, topped. And then deck shuffled again for Salvation. Okay, so it's more like special summoning Dark Magician off from Souls instead of itself. Drew into the circle, getting Dark Magic attack, Salvation, setting Eternal Soul, and pass. Normal Disciple. Disciple kill off Mariamne for Devotee. Rebirth, tribute Devotee. Ritual Shokin Conductor, kill off Circle. Conductor. Hold. Oh, treat it as a ritual summon. That's cool. Devotee for Chronicler. Chronicler, kill off Cosmic for Devotee. Link off the 2 into Preserver. Preserver for Cerulean Sacred Phoenix. Getting Rebirth from Grave. Rebirth. Tribute Cerulean Sacred Phoenix. Kill off the field spell. Feather Duster. Eternal Soul, kill off the DM. 5,600 total at 24. 3 ritual monsters used for the Sacred Flame. So as a result, at 4,800 and can't be killed by battle, can't be killed by card effects, and no one can target the link 3 within card effects. Soul Servant, draw 1, and set. Sacred Flame, Magician's Navigation for the DM, and Chronicle Magician from the hand. Sacred Flame over Dark Magician, Sacred Preserver for Sacred Phoenix, and Rebirth. Call by on Magician. Devotee, kill off Sacred Phoenix, specially in defense, and pass. And because Sacred Phoenix got destroyed, it's basically Heavy Storm on a follow-up, and then Dark Magician player scooped. And of course, with this hand going first, weird as it is, but normal the defender, and 1 set. Set a monster, set a back row, and pass. Last Hope. Kill off defender, and what did I just hit? Rose Lover. Hard once on Rose Lover as a level 1 Earth Plant 800 both ways. You can banish this special 1 plant from your hand, and if you do, can't be touched by opponent's trap effects this turn. And 1 set. Normal Petal. Okay, that is a real Rika duelist because Rose Lover is main dead. And I believe Petal was getting... Oh, Mudan, of course. Mudan, tribute the Petal. Mudan. Rose Girl. Level 3 Earth Plant Tuner. 800 attack, 600 defense. 1 effect per turn and only once that turn. So 1 effect or the other, can't do both. You either... A, if a face-up plant monster is more than 1 you control is sent to the graveyard outside of the damage step, free special from your hand. Otherwise, or B, if a plant monster is on the field and this card is in your graveyard, you can add this back to your hand. Special Rose Girl. Lost Out Concon, you're just built different. The Lost Out Concon, setting the Glamour. Glamour, Chibi Rose Girl for Snowdrop. Cherubi May, Princess of Autumn Leaves. Okay, as a disclaimer, in terms of TCG land from way back when those plant princesses first existed, I hardcore, low-key loved those cards so much. And this was way before Rikas were ever a thing. Cherubi May, Princess of Autumn Leaves. Level 8 Earth Plant. Man, how many Earth Plants is this guy running? I wouldn't even know. 1800 attack, 2800 defense. That is way too large in terms of plants, if you ask me. Your opponent cannot target face-up plant monsters for attacks except this one. Basically, this is the marauding captain of plants And if for some reason, if my opponent has 2 of these Cherubi May on the field, there's no point attacking plants at all. And then if this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by your opponent's card, keyword possession, meaning it doesn't matter where, doesn't matter how it gets sent to the graveyard, whether if it's hand, field, or deck by an opponent's card. She lets you special summon 1 plant monster from your deck that's not Cherubi May, and it is not once a turn. Most cases, Lone Fire Blossom with extra steps. Snowdrop, Chibi Mudan, Fairy Archer in Gunner, another Earth Plant, level 6, 2400 attack, 1200 defense. Hey, Vanity's Fiend status, nice. Cannot attack the turn this card is special summoned. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a plant monster, courtesy of Snowdrop, in this example of a situation, you can target 1 level 6 or higher plant monster in your graveyard, especially in defense. Also, the turn you do this, you cannot special except plants. And that effect is hard once. Fairy Archer, target and reborn Mudan, Rose Lover, special Cherubi May, Snowdrop, make them 8s. Xyz Shoken into this beautiful glossed out teardrop. Man, this Rika player is legit built different. Teardrop. And even though my opponent was in a winning position for whatever the reason, but Rika player decided to scoop away the matchup. But yeah, so guys, that's going to do it for the Archetype Archive of Nephthys and bonus clips of the Theme Chronicle. Can we expect more throughout the Theme Chronicle bonus clips at the time this happens? Who knows? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.